Disneyland Railroad, folks, for your safety, please remain fully seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train at all times. And please supervise your young children, making sure that they are fully seated, either on a bench away from that train opening or on the lap of a supervising adult. Our next stop is Tomorrowland Station.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. Steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star steamers, submarines and astroblasters, and, if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
We are now arriving at Tomorrowland Station. Please remain fully seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop and you see the conductor step off the train. Once again, folks, please remain fully seated at all times while the train is in motion. Thank you. Please remain fully seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train at all times. And please supervise your young children, making sure that they are fully seated, either on a bench away from that train opening or on the lap of a supervising adult. Our next stop is Main Street Station, but before that, we will make a short detour through the Grand Canyon. As we enter the tunnel up ahead, please be sure to turn off all flash photography, video lighting, and any light-up toys and accessories. Thank you.
No flash, ¿ok? Vamos a pasar por el Gran Cañón.
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
That was the Grand Canyon as we know it today. But it wasn't always this way. Now, let's travel back in time, way back in time, to the fantastic past of the primeval world, land of the dinosaurs. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle Tour of Disneyland.
We are now arriving at Main Street Station. Please remain fully seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop and you see the conductor step off the train. Main Street Station does not have any service ramps, so if you have any strollers or mobility devices, please keep those folded up until you reach the bottom of the stairs. Thank you.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a Grand Circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally.
Making our way towards our first stop, New Orleans Square Station. This will be the gateway for Adventureland and Frontierland, Bayou Country, or Star Wars Galaxy. As we make our way to the station, please stay seated and wait for the train to come to a full stop. If you're staying on board, we're going to fill in all the space that we have open. We'll use full train, so make sure you're sliding over, filling in the space next to you. Again, this is our first stop, New Orleans Square. Please remain seated until the train has come to a full and complete stop. Thank you.
We'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is New Orleans Square Station. New Orleans Square.
New Orleans Square. If you're staying on the train, make sure you're sliding over, filling in the open space next to you. If you're leaving us, please stay seated until the train has come to a full and complete stop. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to Pioneer.
No. Sí, se lo y voy a ver eso ahí.
Center opening. Your next stop again is 275 your East New Zealand.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
We're now entering the Bayou, home to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Take a sneak peek at the big party Princess Tiana is throwing, where the welcome is warm, the music is hot, and the company is sweet as honey. And when it comes to sweetness, the inhabitants of the land we're passing over are the bees knees. Here in Miami, we're enjoying Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Blue as the alligator, and other beloved critters on their fun-filled adventures.
Es este el que te digo, el de agua. Es el que te digo, de agua este.
As we steam past Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree, we're now joining up with the rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see.
Oh, allá. Allá, ¿verdad? Sí.
There is the revered Indian shaman, sharing his stories with those in the great river valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams, and the stories that went with them, were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. signals our transition from the frontier to another kind of ear, the ones you'll find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown, the cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes.
Arriving at Mickey's Toontown Depot, you're here with Disneyland. Please remain seated as we make our way to the station and wait for the train to come to a full and complete stop. If you're staying on board, please lie down and fill in the open space next to you so we have enough space for everyone who's joining us. If we're leaving us here, please stay seated at this time. Wait for the train to come to a full and complete stop. You are staying on board, please slide all the way over and make room for everyone else. Thank you.
Me estorbo.